Good evening, children. Welcome to the stream. I hope everybody's alright this fine evening. And, well, what are we doing in tonight's stream? We are collecting mats for engineering yet again. And I really hate this, but I'll do what I can. I've done a lot more research today. Probably a lot more than I should have done. Probably should have been working, but I've kind of had enough of work for the day and wanted to do something else. So I've kind of been doing a lot of research, looking at how I'm going to go forward in the stream. So I will see how it goes. So at the moment, I'm actually in a farming system, and I'm scanning wakes. I'm not going to be doing this for a ton of time because I've actually been doing it for a while now, so really don't really need to scan a whole lot more. And you'll notice I've been doing it a while because when I do get a scan, I get a special message. Well, not that one. Sod this game for proving me wrong. I get a special message basically saying that the data can't be collected, and that's because I'm pretty much full. So, oh, no, good stuff's coming through, but I don't need a ton of stuff coming through now. I've kind of been scanning. I've been scanning for a good hour or so, I think. And I'm just trying to work out roughly what I've got. The only thing I don't like is that the 4 and 5 grade scans just aren't dropping very much. There's a ton of everything else, but the high grade ones are dropping. Seem to be dropping lower than usual. And so that's not been very good, but so there you go. Unable to retrieve data because the storage is full. So there has been that problem. So don't need to do that. Don't need to do any of that. Oops, all those wakes are dropping in and disappearing. That's a close one. Okay, so I'm gonna probably split the stream into 2 streams. What have I done? Dropped my landing gear, haven't I? Now I've gone live, I'm doing everything slower than I was, but anyway. Oh, it disappeared, you bugger. Oh, that's close by. One of the reasons I'm out here collecting data, not that it's truly needed, but kind of a bit low on it for any of the ships that come out. I'm gonna struggle to even get some of them get their FSD pumped up a little bit. So that's really the main reason why I came out and decided to do this today. But this data full thing is actually starting to become a little bit, not annoying, but feels like I'm not earning now. At least before, when I was doing it, it felt like I was earning something, you know. But now it doesn't feel like I'm earning anything. So yeah, if you're looking for wake scans, the best thing is to do is to go onto eddb.io, or you can use your galaxy map, and what you're looking for is systems that are in famine and with high populations. And when you find one, you can come to one of these distribution centre. You're dropping on a couple of distribution ships. And what you tend to have is flights coming in and out pretty regularly, picking up food for people in various places, and you get a pretty steady, stream of high energy FSD wakes, and specifically high energy, nothing else. So you know that you're gonna generally get good stuff from it. Good. He says generally, but then again, you know, like I was saying, I've kind of filled up on one of them, which maybe, you know, it might be worth it trading that off. I got a strange wake solution, so that's 369. 12 of them I've had drop in so far, which is pretty. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. They tend to be a bit like buses, so you get them coming along, probably a couple in a row before you go flat again. Now the one thing I was really worried about was I was looking for a planet that kind of gives everything that I need from mineral and metal wise, but I seem to have found a decent one that gives all three that I'm looking for. So I'm hoping that with the mixture of those three, the drop-in rate might actually be alright, but we'll have to see. Right, just give me 1 second while I... change something up a little bit here. Hey Matt Powers, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. Oh, hello, Elazgar. It's a bit early for you, isn't it? Or am I late? So like I said before, I'm not going to spend too much time here, so don't worry, my intention is not to try to bore you to death. I am going to move on to some planetary gathering. Oh, we got an eccentric hyperspace one, so that's not too bad. Go get this one too. Just below us, somewhere around here. Hey Commander Glass, how's it going? Welcome in. So yeah, I was just kind of getting to the point, is if you do need to get these wake, data mined wake exceptions, eccentric hyperspace trajectories and strange wake solutions, I think it is actually, you got to take yourself to to a system that's in famine with a high population, and then you drop in on a distribution center and you get nothing but high wake FSD scans. So every single one of them's high wake. You find you fill up your number 1s and 2s quite easily. The others kind of come in, as I was saying before, they come in a bit like buses, but they still, you can still get them. Yeah, of course, and if you have to, you can trade down a little bit, a couple of them, and really... You do? I didn't know you have them in America, Elitsgar. I thought a sign of weakness is a day off. Sorry, I thought a day off is a sign of weakness. Look at the name on my ship top there, and it kind of explains me some days. Oh, it's only 9:30 AM. I'm not far off you then, actually. Oh, I forgot to ask the other night, Elitsgar. You sometimes watch on a tablet, an Apple TV, don't you? I think. So what do you type on? Just the Christ. Just the tablet. Jeez Louise. I'm going to overshoot this now. Oh, just got it on time. Shame it was an empty one. So this is more one of the more boring grindy things, actually, this one. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't enjoy doing this one. But unfortunately it is one of the necessary evils of the game. Hello Branads, welcome in. It's your first time in the stream, I think. If that's how you pronounce it. Where are you from? Ah, okay, so that's a little bit easier, isn't it? Have you managed to get the girlfriend into it yet, or she's just not coming round? It's not coming round, is she? Oh, well, that's always good to see popping in. You're always welcome to say hello. And what's that? Ah, and thanks for the subscription. Well, it's always nice to meet new people. No such thing as strangers, just people you haven't met yet. And psychopaths. But there's not as many of them around as you think. In fact, people always say that to me when I go hiking in the mountains and I sleep in the mountains on my own. People are always like, "Are you not worried that there might be a psychopath out there?" Yeah, psychopaths generally are part of hiking clubs. They just wait in the mountains for the odd person to come past. Oh, see, another full one. So, I mean, there's the lower ones I'm really filling up on. So what I know is, at least I know the ratio is horrible, but I can at least trade one of them up. Even if you have to pay like 900, or not 990 of them or whatever. Living in Canada, eh? Where are you from originally then? Because you say at the moment. Whereabouts in Canada? Canada's that friendly nation to the north, Elledsgar. Right, like I said, I'm not going to stick around and do this for too long. I'll give it what? I've been on 10-12 minutes, so I'll give another 10 minutes, and then we can move on to the next thing on my list. And it's quite a big list because I actually did my homework today. Shock horror. Anybody who's used to coming into the stream's probably a bit disappointed by that. That doesn't necessarily mean everything's going to go right though, but I did actually do my proper homework today. Ah, okay. I notice how you type in all this while she's not around, Elledsgar. It's probably best. Actually, it's funny you should say that, Commander Glass. I'm not. And the reason I'm not is I tried it earlier for the first time, and it's a little bit... trying to think of the right words. It's a little bit clustered, and I really didn't like the way it was set. And then when you have it over your screen, I just felt it was too intrusive. I don't know. No, it's not an easy job. He's not saying she has an easy job. He's just saying she's high maintenance. I don't think anybody would say a nurse's job is easy. Not even Elledsgar. Right, okay, so... well, the wakes have kind of... oh, well, I might have a look at it again. It just felt that the screen felt very, very cluttered. Not clustered, cluttered. So maybe I'll go back and have a look at it, because essentially I liked it. But it just didn't fit well. That's the one straight in front of me, so we'll grab that one first, and then we'll go get the other two, which I'm guessing are behind me. And then I think we'll go do the planet gathering one, because the planet gathering one's actually not too bad. It's always a bit of fun. Hey Julie, how's it going? I've not seen you in for a while. Well, not a while, but it's been what, a week or two? A week? 3 days? No, it can't be 3 days, guys. It's been longer than 3 days. Is anybody playing in game tonight, or just watching? Ah, I went the wrong way there. Well, not necessarily the wrong way, but... causing chaos. Interesting. Have you been in the lathe thing? That's when I last saw you. It was when you said not to go into lathe in open, so I decided to. Okay, last one. Okay, what are you engineering it for? Working on your combat, right? I have to start doing that. I think there's just, unfortunately, there's no getting around it. Right, people, so I actually have a spot. So let me just grab the details of that spot. I think it's that one. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. It's that one. That one. Ah, no, that's a system. Okay. So, let's see how this system pays us off. I can't be absolutely sure, but if it doesn't pay off, I'll just have to do it singly. Shouldn't be too far away for that, so we can do it in one jump, I think. Or is it 2 jumps? I think it might be 2 jumps, actually. Ah, you've been doing stuff for the live radio. But that's going to do some PvP. Ah, don't come sniffing around these parts. Don't call me Swifty for nothing. I can escape with shields. Unless you one-shot me. Can't go anywhere then. So yeah, you can kind of see I was doing my homework. And then I have another sheet here with the end results. Quite proud of myself, actually. Oops. Or maybe it was more than 2 jumps. No wonder I'm not getting anywhere there doing that. I'm sat there, why can't I scan the system? So earlier on I was watching an American guy this morning while over morning coffee who I think he was trying to put in some type of record. I can't remember how many hours he'd been live, but it was a ridiculous amount of hours to be live for. But props. I used to be able to do it in the early days when the game was new, when I was full of hope and had dreams. Seriously, I didn't know it was this far. How many jumps we got? 2 more. Bloody hell! I went collecting Thargoid sensor fragments earlier, which I'd never done before. I don't know why I've never had to do it before, or I've never come across it before. Has anybody else done that, where you go down to the crashed Thargoid site? No, it wasn't Plater. It was an American guy. Can't remember his name. Elite's not his standard game. It's I think it was Dark Souls or something. Is what he normally plays. There's nothing tasty in here, is there? Nothing tasty. Okay. Calls himself Commander Plater, but it's very obviously spelt Platter. I don't know why they do that. Right, here we are in the system. Let's pull into this lay-by. We've never been here before, so it's interesting. And we are going to this body here. That's the one we're heading for. And it's high metal content world. So that's worth a couple of quid for a scan. It's not worth a lot, but oh, he did he? Commander Plater has cancer? Come on, heck. When did that come out? That's sad to hear. I'm looking at this and not realizing that I can actually land anywhere on this planet, so and we'll probably want to go on the sun side so we actually can see what we're doing. Thyroid, I didn't know. Yeah. I think we're gonna head. No, we should head over here. This looks a bit flat over here, just behind that crater. It's genuinely quite flat, so I think we'll head towards there. What we can't get. Wow, that's cool. That's really good. It shows how good the community can actually be at times. I mean, even as a streamer who kind of streams for tips, people have been really good to me as well, and I just think generally when you're producing good content or content that people like, they generally become quite generous, because it's quite time consuming as well to put good content out. I mean, I wouldn't say mine's the greatest, but I try my hardest, and you know, you got to do a fair amount of research into what you're doing, and then you've got to put it together and then go do it. It doesn't always pay off. Sometimes it does, but you know, to do it for charity as well, it's a very English thing to do. It's nice to see that happening. Hello Jess, how are you doing? Nigel Gaeto, that's a strange name. Is it Italian? I'm at the moment now, I'm actually going to go do a planetary landing looking for arsenic, selenium and tin of all things. I think I traded in all my tin not so long ago, thinking I'll never use that. Oh, we have to be careful on this planet because it's 1.49 G, so a little bit more than we'd expect. Let's just treat it with a bit of respect because I haven't got shields, so. I was saying he made 8,000, which is pretty darn good. Reverse thrusters, please. Reverse thrusters before we slam into the ground. Alright, here we go. Put the landing gear down. Don't need to go backwards. Thanks very much, Victor.
Landing gear deployed.
Just sounds like he was overcome by the fact that people donated so much, I think. Ah, okay. Are you actually Gibraltar, or you? Yeah, I suppose it's. I don't actually know how you would say it. Would it be Gibraltar? Shit on a stick! Please don't tell me I've forgotten it. After all that bloody preparation, I've forgotten the bloody. Right. Okay. Let's see if there's one close by. Is that the correct way to say it? Gibraltar. Are you originally from there, or did you move there? So, you know, the strange thing is, you're the second person I've had in this stream from Gibraltar, and it's not a big place. Let's have a look. So we're going to look for stations. Wow. So yeah, I mean, there's not that many people living there, is there? And I had somebody who used to come in the stream a lot. They haven't been in for a while, actually. Right, what slot have I got? Let's say planetary. I knew I'd get something wrong in the stream. I just knew it. Right, so we can go for the 2G. I think the 2G is absolutely fine for this. So let's see what our closest one is. Oh, it's next door. That's alright. And we have a pretty quick drop in as well. So I'll just get that and we can probably have it in a couple of minutes. No, actually, I think they'll probably have a really good internet, because I think they've got the telephone line will run right through Gibraltar, I think. Okay, so one jump. Okay, let's get going. I mean, it's okay, it's a live stream, you know, you can make mistakes. It's not the end of the world. No, do you know what? I'm not a big fan of all these HUD colour changes. Not because I don't agree with them. It's because they really mess up the HUD wasn't designed to actually be changed. So I used to change it. I used to have it lots of different colours, but it wasn't designed to be changed. So sometimes it's actually really hard to read stuff. And so I kind of said to myself, when I started streaming, I was like, I'll just change it back to normal. I'm surprised they haven't monetized that yet, actually. I really am. Next step in the FDev evolution. Right, let's see. So it was bed dock, I think. Let me just make a double check. Bed dock. Yep. Okay, behind us. I'll set up the return flight while I'm here. Oh crap. Oh no, I can go back, can't I? Back one. Oh no, it's there anyway. Yeah, some of them look a bit strange. They definitely, and I know that some of them you can hardly read the writing. So I kind of just thought, no, if somebody drops in, especially because when I first started streaming, it wasn't really about doing long streams. I wanted to make like short content at the beginning, but I think when you make the short content stuff, you've got to really be a good number cruncher. Or fact cruncher, however you want to put it, but you've got to crunch stuff. And as you can see, I forgot to bring my vehicle hanger out, so oh, that's nice. It's getting hot now. Summer's arrived now. Well, you would know, Jess, it's summer all year round for you. Pretty much. It could, I think. I just don't know. Maybe they have the same problem if they try and change the HUD colours. I would actually like a different screen when you go into the bases. Into the stations myself. I'd like it to be a little bit more graphically wowing. Yeah, we're in the future and we've got these crappy little screens. Okay, we're in. What are we on? Landing pad 1-2, okay.
Continue on approach.
He needn't think he's getting in before me, because I'm not braking for him. These young'uns.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing completed. Deactivating docking systems.
Right, okay, let's go get that let's go get that stuff we needed. You think they've all taken a day off work? Well, I just found out this morning. I don't know if anybody was actually watching E3 this past weekend. Obviously, everybody knows I was. And I noticed a picture of my friend sitting in a room with Captain Spirit written on the wall, which is the new game by Dotnod, the same people who did Life is Strange. And he was a computer games programmer at university, so I just contacted him and said, hey, are you working on this game? Because I like the reveal and I'm looking forward to it. He was like, oh yeah, I'm the global PR manager for the two franchises, Life is Strange and Captain Spirit for Square Enix. So I was like, bloody hell. People, you don't know what people are doing half the time. Jess works with the stars of Hollywood. It's a small world in general. Okay, so we'll go with the 2G. I've never actually known, is it weight difference? Yeah, weight differential, okay. So I asked him if he could get me a review copy. He hasn't got back to me yet. You know, you've got to work some stuff in there with you if they're friends. Just make sure there's nothing else I want to stick on here before I go back out. I might actually put an AFMU on here. They don't weigh anything, which is good. So I think I'm going to put the best one on. And this is going to be for any long range missions I do now. So pretty much this ship is kitted out how I want it to be. The only thing is it's a little bit under the jump range I want more, so I'm really kind of torn at the moment. I might just wait for the Guardian jump update to come out and then really work hard to get that. because even though 59 is really good, it can be better. So I need to really work with that and see what I can do to get it up a little bit rather than down. I'm sure there's a few bits and bobs I can actually be getting on with to get that jump range back up. Oh yes, it is. Yeah. I forgot about that actually, but I meant a review copy anyway. You know, I get to play it a week before everybody else, and then at least it's going to drive some people towards the stream, you see. And at least now I know he does Life is Strange as well, because I actually really like Life is Strange. Anybody who saw my Detroit Almost Human videos will know that, you know, those kind of linear storylines that are not exactly linear, multifaceted storylines, should I say. I think it's a booster. So not as like a one-off booster, it's a permanent boost, but I don't actually think it's a physical FSD unit, but I could be wrong.
You are now clear of station perimeter. We hope you have a safe journey.
Because was it last night I was learning how to use neutron stars, which went really well. I didn't die once. Was it last night or the night before? Bloody totally forgotten. It was last night. Oh, it only lasted an hour? Ah, yeah, that's because they took it off. I was like, what? Yeah, it's a shame they took it out, and they haven't even put it back. And they didn't talk about putting it back, did they? In the last, did they? They didn't, did they? From LaveCon, they didn't talk about putting that thing back in specifically. They talked about a couple of other bits and bobs. I've said I would love a pure exploration ship that gives you 100 light years as like a maximum. You can't engineer it any higher to get any bigger jump range on it. I would really like that. I've said one of the reasons I started utilizing the neutron highway is to really get back to the bubble faster, not necessarily to go forwards anywhere any faster, but I'd love to be able to do just mini trips out where I kind of look at an area and kind of plot it all for myself, and then be able to be back in the bubble in like, maybe a day or so. And that's where really the planetary vehicle hangar, I really have to think about that. Is it necessarily on a long-term run if you're going to be using neutrons to come back? June 28th. Oh well, we'll have to see, won't we? Okay, we're coming in a bit faster than I would like. Slow that up a little bit. And this area is not as flat as I would like. We'll have a look over here. This looks much flatter. Actually a nice spot right there. I landed on a planet surface earlier. It was actually an engineer's planet surface, which was pretty breathtaking. It looked so good. Okay, so I'm going to be coming here, and then I think, to end the stream later. I'm either going to go to Dav's Hope or Dav's Hope 2. I don't know. Don't know which one's closest, actually. Might even try a neutron boost if I can. I don't see that Guardian grind being brought down. Don't see that at all. Alright, let's deploy the feet. And we shall head down a bit.
Landing gear deployed.
Could maybe do with slowing down a little bit and maybe a bit of a reverse thrust. Not reverse thrust, up thrust. Oi, bit of a bounce, but I'm down. Oof, that took a bit off the ship actually. As I said, we're down. It's a nice sunny day on the surface, so... I'm seriously considering it, Jess. Seriously considering it. I was saying to Zoomski last night that I could have a lot of fun with that. I could have a lot of fun indeed. Alright, let's start the scavenger hunt, children. The thing is, Jess, I'm not very flush with money at the moment, so we'll see. I'm trying to save up for, well, I'm not trying. I'm going to New York in August, so I'm kind of, all my spare money is tied up in that, hence one of the reasons why you don't see me as drunk as much at the moment, but that's also health reasons. Hey Chris, how's it going? Well, specifically on this planet we're looking for arsenic, selenium or tin. Just been out scanning high wakes, but that got a bit boring, so we're heading planet side now. And then a little bit later we'll either go to Dav's Hope or Dav's Hope 2. I'm not too sure yet which one we'll go to grab some stuff from there. And probably sometime after the weekend, I'm going to actually start doing some more, going back and doing a little bit more of the, hang on, these are on my ignore list, aren't they? Is that why? Yes, they're all on my ignore list. And looking at the INRA bases. INRA are obviously the people who originally fought the war against the Thargoids, and a lot of people don't really know the story behind it, and there's a great story by going to some of the INRA bases and doing planetary landings and listening to the audio logs and stuff, so that should be good, and you make a bit of money from it as well, so it's not... Ruthenium. Shall take that. Where's that other one? Oh, do you know what? I used to know, and it's I'm drawing a blank. I'm a teacher, and we often talk about stuff like that with the students. But do you know what? I've hit a blank. I do know that originally it was actually not named New York, it was named New Amsterdam until the British bought it off the Dutch. And so there's certain names like Haarlem are actually... There's a town with the same name in the Netherlands. And New York is actually... I thought it was named after the city of York in England, as in New York, but it wasn't. It was actually named after the Duke of York, which I still stand by. It's the city, but never mind. Why isn't it selecting that? Really weird. Selenium, there's our first one that we need, so we'll get that one. There's 3 to the bag. Now I need to know where my ship is so I'm not following a ghost marker. Oh, we got some stuff off here anyway. So I'll go check this one out. Yes, it certainly can. I mean, the thing with arsenic is it doesn't drop very well, so its drop rate's really low, considering that it is like a grade 1 map. Oh, speak of the devil. This game loves to stick it in and break it off. Actually, I need to take these off my ignore list because I don't know whether they're actually... whether I'm actually full of them. So I'll... you should always collect if you've got space for it regardless, so... Inventory full. Okay, so we can do iron. Was it nickel that's full? Iron. We're actually not far off the maximum with iron though, to be fair. Right, let's go away from the ship so we can at least concentrate on something. There it is. So when I'm following the scan thing, I'm always looking for kind of like the outer rim of it until it goes down into a smaller one, and then I'll go off to the right to follow the rest of it. Because why is that green? In actual fact, my ship's been dismissed. That's why. Who said that? I didn't see it, Jess. Hang on. Okay, let me just go back and have a look because somebody's talking about Inera. My friends in Inera keeps telling me I would enjoy this game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it, Chris. I mean, it's a bit of a grind, but you'll enjoy it. It's a good game. There's good community around it. And welcome in, by the way. I didn't realise there were so many people watching. Come by, everyone. Say hello in the chat. Please like the video and drive a few more people towards it as well. And if you really like it, you can subscribe. So yeah, you should definitely, Chris. It's it has a bit of both. Evidence with the devil in the pale moonlight. Only on Sundays, Christopher. Only on Sundays. Right, okay. So let's head into this one. If anything, Chris, this is the only crappy part of it. So the only crappy part. And thanks for the follow, by the way. Oh, nice. Messi right in the blooming corner where you can't get to it. There we go. Let's see if we can't get it. I've actually got to go scan some science bases at some point as well, which is going to be fun. Cadmium. Cadmium's a good one. Tin. Oh, we've got some tin. We're looking for tin as well, so that's good. Let's grab that iron too. So I came over that way, so we should be going to the right somewhere here. Whoops. I do like grind. Hold on, let me start again. Let me go back and that just make sure everybody's chatting right. It's I wouldn't call it underrated, but it's okay. I like driving around in the SRV. I don't like weight scanning. And I mean, I think everybody who generally drops in the stream loves it, because otherwise we wouldn't be here, would we? And there's a lot of people I've noticed who still watch streams even when they kind of give up on the game a little bit, which I think is super interesting. Oops, a daisy. Let's get an insurance claim for that. What are we down to actually? 96, that's alright. I didn't want to really be going through all these rocky bits. I wanted to whoa. I'd love to do this in VR, actually. I really would. I think it'd be great. I'd probably get motion sickness. But I still think it'd be fun. Okay, got a meteorite over here. It's a bit of a ways, but we'll get there. We shall get there, children. Don't worry about it. Daddy's got you. Right, so why is it not engaging it? There we go. Cadmium, arsenic. Nice one. We've got 2 arsenic. Very well. Arsenic. Cadmium. Iron, nickel, iron. I'll get the iron because I need it. Okay, and arsenic. And there's another one here, so. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big hopper between games, although I love gaming, and I genuinely, there's like a million games I like, but I do tend to sink a lot of time into games that give you an experience. Got some tin there. So tin, selenium and arsenic are the 3 things that I came looking for, so I'm actually not doing too bad. Right, now I might have to do a bit of a drive now to come across something, but let's hope. Yeah, you kind of have to do it. Yeah, your body really lies to you when you're in VR. It's unbelievable. But it can be enjoyable as long as you're not too. I think I'd suffer with that a little bit. I think we're going to have to go a bit of a distance now and try and find another rock. I don't think anything's going to fall in our feet here. It's kind of done the rounds a bit around here, so we'll go over here a little bit and see what we can find. Hey Malcolm, how's it going? Can't remember if it's... Oh. There we go. Okay, so again, we'll start on the kind of the outer rim. We'll work towards the outer rim, and then we're going to go to the west. To the west. Oh, we've got a nice flat bit coming up, so that's good for us. So, whoops, a daisy. Oof. This has got such a long arc. I'm scared of losing stuff. The arc on this is huge, so we're gonna get... Oh yeah, you told about that the other night, weren't you? To be honest with you, I haven't watched anything for ages. I was really... Oh Christ, the arc of this was so big. I've kind of shot myself in the foot by just... I've probably missed out on a little bit. Well, I can always drive back over myself and do like a circle around. There is a plan. I'm trying to engineer my Anaconda for super long range passenger missions. So the idea is to use the Neutron Highway to do about, I don't know, anywhere around 200 million in passengers per trip to Colonia. But not just that, I'm really low on some mats. Some general engineering mats because I've used them all now. Okay, nice. This is a good one, this one. Everything is wanted, so whoops. But I'm not going to stick to the whole thing for the whole stream. I'm going to mix it up because there's not just this I've got to do. I've got to go to Dav's Hope as well. I've got to find some high grade emissions, so it's kind of, there's a hell of a lot of stuff going on. Probably wasn't the best thing to do. Let's go around it. What a ruthenium there. Right, so I want to kind of go back on myself and find the next crest, which is there. Well, I was watching one recently with, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Whiplash. If you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. There's an actor in that, JK something or other, I just can't remember his surname. And he was in one recently which was kind of similar to Fringe, if ever you've seen Fringe. Well, very different in storyline, but the premise was a little similar to Fringe. And I was really enjoying that, but I just haven't got time. Behind me. I haven't got time to kind of watch it all the time. So. The thing about Westworld is I loved the movie as a kid. I was actually genuinely interested in the show, but I just never got around to it. Yes, I've seen the one to my left. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't these are the crappy ones, aren't they? So hello, if you've just joined the stream, do drop by and say hello in the chat. Come drop in. Hooray! Okay, so we've got that one, and we're gonna have one right here somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's an outcrop. Hang on. What's that one? That's an outcrop as well. Okay. Doesn't matter which one we go to first. They're probably both gonna get us. Nothing much. Yeah. Actually, I think I did watch the first one, Malcolm. Can't really remember it now, because like I said, it's literally when it came out. I think I watched it. Hitting nothing but outcrops now, eh? That was the one I just came from, so... What I'm looking for is those legs. There it is. Come on. There we go. Kind of looking for legs. I found something else here, but it's not a rock. Could be skimmers or something. I always forget what this one means. Yeah, it looks like there could be... Oh no, it's a crash ship. Don't think there's anything of real value to me. No, not really. It's an occupied escape pod. The only thing is I haven't got any space on my ship, so unfortunately for him, he's gonna have to wait for someone else. Okay, but we've dropped it on something anyway, so that's all good. Yeah, I forgot. I was assuming it was either cargo or one of those ones where you find skimmers, but I've forgotten what they look like now. It's been so long since I've been doing this. Don't be an outcrop. I just said don't be an outcrop. Jesse jinxed it, man. Jess officially jinxed my stream. Blame him. We're doing alright until then. You never know. You never know what's in this one. It's got gold pieces. There you go. We've got some tin. That'll do. Tin's alright. And ruthenium's alright. I'm not gonna... Oh, and germanium. This is literally the interplanetary version of Hoover in the front room. Back. Forward. Back. Cadmium. Only thing is, can't remember where the hell the other thing came from. Let's have a look across there. I need into EDDB and then kind of just head towards the planet in the hope of that there isn't much of anything else because the things that I need are all listed. So it's kind of worked out. I've done all right. Where did those... I'll keep up with that one then. Alright, let's go check this one out. Be good and give me a like because it really helps me. And if you like it, you can also subscribe. And yeah, as I said, tonight it's kind of I'm collecting these mats because it really needs to be done, and I felt motivated enough to do it today. But sometime over the weekend or going into next week, I'm going to be going into the lore of the INRA. So I'll be visiting all the bases. I've done it before, but I like to do it every now and again, and just you can make a bit of money doing it, and it refreshes my memory on the lore of the game. Selenium. Okay, we'll take that one. Come on, let me go, let me go. Oh, we got another good one. No, I use a joystick for my flight. And for driving, I actually use an Xbox joypad. It feels quite natural, so I use the Xbox joypad for the driving part, and actually for my camera suite as well. Oh, so we've got tin and arsenic in this one, which is good. Is that one a cargo one as well, then, Malcolm? What I'm kind of heading towards now. I'm only going to this one because there's some legs off to the right. I mean, mind you, we're getting some pretty choppy territory here, and I... Oh yeah, look at that. That's a big crash, that one. Ton of stuff. Oh, it's actually a destroyed SRV, isn't it? Oh, let's see what was left here. Geological equipment. It's a shame I don't need some of that. It's a shame I don't have any. They seriously need to bring up the cargo on board these things. I mean, you've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 canisters there. That's 3 trips. Where was that reading there? Right, okay. So why I wanted to stay away from the mountainous parts. Please say we have a flat bit coming up. There is flat over there actually. So I don't know how far into the distance it is. Whatever, we'll... Whoa, 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 calm down. I don't know about you, this is making me travel sick. Right, okay, let's look. Yeah, now we're on a flat part, that's okay. Good, good, good. Only an outcrop, but we've got a ton of flat out here, so that's going to help us search for our next bit. And you never know, outcrops sometimes throw up good stuff. Normally when they're grey. Sorry, not grey, gold. They generally throw up good stuff when they're gold. I'm quite high on the old cadmium now. Oh, we're full of iron. Okay. Considering it's a grade 3 material, cadmium's quite plentiful. Quite plentiful indeed here. Also, while I'm advertising stuff for the stream, we also have a Discord as well, Monkey Tennis it's called. It's not just for Elite Dangerous, there's some other bits and bobs in there, but we do have pretty good Elite Dangerous section. We have a section with ship builds, a section with kind of like all the really good websites that help you out, be it Road to Riches, Neutron Highways and stuff like that. Got all that good stuff in there, as well as other games as well, which I often play and cover. There's information about those too. Nick. I'm just gonna do a slow circle just to see what the best thing is close by. There's something there, straightforward. Yeah, we want to go this way. I think our best option's this way, and it's much flatter. In fact, much flatter, he says. Oh, that took a bit off. Careful of that in the future. I have a good feeling about this one. This is going to be gold. It's going to be a gold outcrop. Looks a bit goldy. It is as well, blooming it. Predicted that one, although it only has a bit of tin in it. We can be do but continue. Oh, got good stuff here, so I don't need selenium so much, I don't think. Oh no, I do need a bit of selenium actually. I didn't realise that, and some tin. Hey Warfrog, how's it going? Oh, I didn't realise I didn't have 4 pips. There, demon. You can't have too much bouncy on this one because it's 1.4, 1.5G. So too much and it'll people will be picking me up. Oops, right on top of the rock. Well done. Well, I'd be better if I wasn't having to do this again, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You have to do it every now and again, unfortunately. But as I've been saying, I've kind of mixed it up with other stuff tonight, so... Where did that go? Whoops. Right, let's see if we can get something decent out of this one. Right. Up this way. Don't want to be back in that mountainous bit, I want to be on the flat again. Greetings, Bob. We've been expecting you. How are you doing? Are you still doing the delivery missions for leave? I can Warfrog, yep. Give us a second. There you go. I'll come in, by the way, Damon. Yeah, but I think I'm full of nickel. Commander Glass. I think I'm chocker. I think I left one behind, maybe by accident, but I'm definitely almost chock full with it. It's definitely not my first time to this rodeo, so I've always got a ton of stuff left over. Bobsy, question. Are you interested in doing a mining stream tomorrow? Yeah, no, it finishes tomorrow afternoon. 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. To be exact. Well, yes, 4 o'clock English time, yeah. Oh. Damn it, come on. It's freezing up. Anybody else having a problem with the streaming? Let's have a look at my output. My output looks fine. Might have to give it the old reload the page. Oh, actually, I am seeing a stick to it myself, actually. At least I think I am. I might be seeing that myself, Bob. Okay, 1 second. Let's see what this is. Yeah, it's definitely happening. Okay, just give us a second, people. Let's see what I can do to try and fix it up a little bit. Is it still doing it? No. Okie doke. Other options. There's that option. See if that cleans it up. Could be a YouTube thing, because let's see what my output is properly. 67, 66, 65, 66. No, my output's absolutely fine. See if it's still doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it too, people. Okay, let me... What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream and then restart it almost immediately, but you might have to press refresh on your screen, okay? So I'll be back in a moment. That doesn't seem to have fixed it. I don't know what that is. I really don't. It's not coming from this end because I'm looking at the live stream through OBS and it's fine. OBS is outputting. It could be Mike. OBS is outputting okay. It actually says the stream's, well, healthy to bad. So I couldn't honestly say. I don't think the PC's hang on. I have to give this old PC a clean out this weekend because the heat's arriving. Sometimes that can play merry hell with it, but I don't think it's that at the moment. It may just be a YouTube issue. Ah, okay. Let's see. Whoa! And welcome in, by the way, Mike. I don't have to smash my ship up, do I? Oh, we've got 3. Look at this. This is interesting. I've had 2. I don't know if I've ever had 3. One of them's metallic as well. Oh, 2 of them are metallic. Nice one. Right, let's have a look, see what's in this one. Mind you, I say that, Mike, I should be falling over myself to destroy a ship for you, shouldn't I? Talk about being selfish. Oh no, nickel's full. Right, we can wipe the nickel off the... A way that makes you laugh. Ah, okay. Might have to wait for a bit of a drunken stream for that one then. Aye, aye, aye. Okay, we got good stuff here. This is all good stuff. The plan for New York is to eat, drink, and be very, very merry. I think, Mike. No, I mean, in all seriousness, I'm a big foodie, so New York's kind of a bit of a dream because the last time I went to New York, I kind of did more of the touristy thing. This time, I want to go around all the, you know, Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, New Jersey. And kind of test out cuisines from around the world and everything, you know? Yeah, because I'm not full of germanium yet, am I? No, nowhere near. Why is that doing on the ignore list? There will be some touristy stuff. I mean, I was born in the age of the Ghostbusters, so I'm going to have to be visiting the Ghostbusters firehouse. That's standard. Probably a few movie places because I am a bit of a movie buff, so but yeah, the food part of it is really what I'm looking forward to because I'm just such a foodie, and I'm not scared of anything, so I'll eat street food and everything as long as it's good, as long as it's made with love. I'll have a go at it. So I won't be going to any kind of the famous fast food places. It'll be all more as kind of authentic as it can be, really. So you'd be really surprised at the different cuisines in New York. We have an outcrop. How long have I been doing this for? Has it been an hour yet? Alright, let's tin. Go get the tin. What else have I got to do? I've got to do Dav's Hope, but that's... It's not really stream worthy, logging in and out of Dav's Hope. Okay. Way! Like a glove. Can't remember whether it's to the left or to the right. I should be going there. To the right. Proved me wrong, didn't it? Sorry, to the left. I'm dyspraxic, just so you know. Oh, we've got 3 arsenic. Oh, I don't know, Bob. Normally around 11. So that would be 10 your time. Hopefully the thing will be, the community goal will be mining. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, getting that top 10%. Come on, where's the good stuff? There are some legs here, so maybe we'll follow them ones. Whoops, a daisy. Whoa. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I've got hull at 25%, so let's have a look. Forgotten how I even do this. No, I haven't. You know how to do this. Okay, there we go. I don't know, it's a Wednesday, Bob. It's normally quite quiet on a Wednesday, to be honest. I'm surprised there's so many people in tonight. Well, I say that, maybe everybody's dropped off. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that took a little bit off me, Chris. Hang on, am I still streaming here? Show me black. Right. So, let's give it another go. Hey Nebulous, how's it going? Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. Woo. I think I might actually have to go... Might go looking for some high-grade emissions next. So we'll do this for a couple more minutes. See if I can get a two or three rocks out of it, and then we'll go look at some high-grade emissions. I think. Because I've collected a fair amount. No, there's been a couple of... Actually, 4 weeks, yeah. There's a few assassinations going on. People who were formerly involved with INRA are being assassinated. Full of nickel now, cadmium. And selenium. What did I say? 3, so this is my second one. And boom goes the dynamite. Germanium. Oh, and some tin. I'll take the tin as well. Not yet. Depends what data you mean, Bernats. That's what I'm actually going to go next. So go for next. Sorry. So it all depends on exactly what data it is you're looking for. Like wake scans is what I was doing at the beginning of the stream. So you go to you look for a system that is in famine, that has a high population. And then you go to a distribution center there and scan the wakes, but you need a wake scanner for that. You actually have to buy a wake scanner for that. And then, what's the other data ones? Sometimes you have to drop in on a scientific base and scan it without getting caught, which sounds harder than it actually is. Oh, we got gold ones here. They're always good. So we've got a bit of everything. This is dealer's choice. Yeah, that'll get you all your weight scan data, and it's all really high value ones as well. So, but it has to be famine systems with high population. You've got to have that high population. You can use EDDB.io to find them. That's really easy. You just go into the system section and then set your preferences. Oh, I'm not full, am I? Cadmium, getting full of cadmium now. It's grade 3, so I could actually trade some of that up. I don't think I use it for anything. Right, and because I'm a little bit of a greedy sod, we're just going to go grab this last one that's close by here. Oh, really? In war systems for military grade alloys and pharmaceutical isolators, by any chance, Bob? See, I'm doing my homework here. I know what you're after. Well, not just wake exceptions, eccentric hyperspace trajectory, strange wake exceptions, data mined, wake, whatevers, and 2 others as well that pop in. No, there isn't, Chris. The thing is, that's actually the good way of doing it. It is a silly place. I mean, the only thing about this game you have to get used to is the fact that it is a grind. There is a grind to it, and you're never going to escape that. So, kind of all this just becomes the norm before you go mad. Do you know what I get mad at when you select stuff that you don't want? and then you roll over it and you don't need it. Tin. There we go. Okay, so that's the last one for now. So I was looking for, all I was looking for on this planet was arsenic, selenium and tin. So let's go look at the inventory and materials. So arsenic we're up to 55. I started off with 22, so that's not too bad. Tin, no, selenium. We're up to 44. I was on 11, so that's going to do us a little bit. And tin, we're up to 48 from 9. So that's actually not too bad. And also I need to work out which grades I'm not going to be using, and then I'm going to trade them over as well so that I get a bit more out of it. Is that as fast though, Bob? I don't know if it's as... I suppose it could be. If you're on a high G planet, that probably actually works quite well. If they don't get spread out. So let's call the ship back. It'll land in the most inopportune place. At least if we know where it comes in, we can actually spot it. Where is she? I missed her. I missed her when she dropped in there. There she is. Oh, look at that coronal mass ejection there. I love them. I love it even less when my roof is blocking the view. But oh yeah, I forgot. I've got an outside view. Look at that coronal mass ejection there. Pretty cool. Good shot that. I'm gonna print that off. Right, okay. Oh, wrong button. So we're off to do my favourite now, which is high grade emissions. But again, I think I know a way of finding one. He says, fingers crossed. So I'm gonna board the ship. Whoops! I'm gonna board the ship, and then I'm gonna. Let's see what needs to be done. Okay, so just give me 1 second while I work this out. So please don't be in a system with a massive name. I am. Okay, call 285. Oh, and I think when I shut my thing down, I've reset everything, so. Dagnammit. Okay, 1 second. I'll just do it from a reference system. I don't think it's too far away. So, and we are going to go with. Okay. So we're gonna go systems, allegiance to, let's say alliance. Got outbreak. Let's put lave in here. Right, okay, we've got one. 500 million people, that should be good enough. Okay. Oh, can't do it while we're on the planet. They do, they're a nightmare on some low G planets actually. I don't mind it, but they can be a bit of a nightmare. Now I'm going to go get some high grade emissions. And the thing is, I actually need 3 different types. So there's regular ones, protolite alloys, military grade, and pharmaceutical isolated. Pharmaceutical isolators. Yeah, I think I'm tripping over my words. So I'm going to go look for them first, because I'll probably get some protolite alloys drop in anyway, and then I'll go have a look at the military grade ones. But high grade emissions are a nightmare. And I've totally forgotten what the really good way was last time that got me them. Should have gone back and watched that video for a second, but never mind. Okay, so, but I've got a good system to go to, minimum. Unfortunately though, my ship's glitching because I must have entered. Oh no, it's working now. No, it isn't. It only goes into the system map. Alright, never mind. Just give me a second while I log in and out. Plenty in Sol is there. Oh. Which ones? Protolite alloys? Right, on we go, McDougal. 5 jumps. And military grade, bloody hell. I know you're messing with my head, Bob. Go on then. If I follow your lead and it doesn't work out, you know who gets to blame. I'll be coming to the mining stream armed to the teeth. I believe you. Unfortunately, I don't think my galaxy map knows where I'm going. There we go, mate. Well done.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, we're over here. 3 jumps. You can't, can you? I don't think you can eject mats. If you can eject them, but I can't collect them. Unfortunately.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Have we got a disco going on? No, not quite. Never mind. What's on about delivery bonuses? I don't think you can, Bob. I think I've tried it before. Like anything that is, for example, if I have coffee, I can eject my coffee and you can pick it up. But mats, you can't. I mean, I'll double check because I might be wrong. But I'm sure that we were once in a stream a long time ago and we were trying to drop mats to each other and it didn't work.
Frameshift drive charging.
But if it works, it works. We could do it. Right. Let's have a look. So, Bob says in Seoul.
Fuel scooping.
Let's point away from the sun and we shall go off.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Let's go this direction. Yeah, we can definitely try it. Would be good. How are you collecting them in Seoul then, Bob? Don't mind me asking. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly away from the sun until it's just a blip blop in the distance. Did anybody see the new game from Remedy at E3 as well? The makers of Alan Wake and Quantum Break. Still haven't finished Quantum Break. That one was a little bit... a little bit jarring on my system at the time, so I never quite got over to it, but I should go back and try it again. Saw some gameplay from The Last of Us 2 as well, which looked pretty spectacular. I also saw some gameplay from Days Gone, which... Ah, okay. From the sun. Well, I'm sure from the sun. Okay. Let's give it a go. I'll give it a go. You kind of just go backwards and forwards, do you? So we need to pull back to, what is it, 100C? I can't remember whether it's... this or not. No, we want to go to. There's the unidentified signal source. Okay, let's have a look. Where the hell is it? There we go. Degraded emissions, though, that one. I'll drop in and see what it's got, though. Yeah, somebody'd worked out the exact speed, Bob, for them to kind of give you a distance versus speed relative thing, but I can't remember. It's really high grade emissions, and that's one of the things when you're doing it like this. You have to be slightly selective as well. But if you're actually, apparently, if you fly away from the sun into nothing, only high grade emissions drop in. So I'll give it a go, going backwards and forwards to Jupiter a couple of times, and if it doesn't drop fast enough, I'll I don't have that button, Bob. Hang on, there's another one. See this? Yeah, this are like capacitors and stuff like that. I don't really need any of these. I can scan that though. Well, part of it's RNG. You're absolutely right, but there's also, don't forget, there's things like for example, you go to famine systems and everything is high wake. So I'm thinking that the further away from the sun you go, then only the good ships would be out there. Do you get what I mean? I think that might be the thinking behind it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do you get what I mean? And that kind of makes sense to me. But I might be wrong. I did want to set my filters up here. Oh, there we go. High grade, there we go. Okay, first one. What, the high grade? I thought you can get them... I don't know actually. It's been so long since I did it the last time. Oh, damn it. We can still collect these because I can trade them, but not landing gear, you idiot. Right. And yes, I don't have a collector limpet. This is the DBX. messed that one up. No, go right. Okay. Cool beans.
Tube ads seem to pay power play on video.
I'm lost, Scott. Can you reframe that? I know I was probably talking about some... I was probably talking about something completely different. Didn't mean to do that either. Jesus. Let's take... actually, what I need to do in the filters is planets and moons. That's alright to have in there. And then we'll go to Jupiter. Ah, shut up. Do your job, Victor.
Frameshift drive charging.
And 9-7 as well, Scott. Integrated emissions, okay. Oh, there's another one. Convoy dispersal pattern. I wondered why I was going so slow there, idiot I am. Integrated emission. So unfortunately all this map collecting is really best off stream. Yeah, I'll bore everybody to death. What do you mean not to be that guy? Ah, okay, okay. I know, Scott. You've been in enough. You know it's 9-7 here. Ah, okay. Actually, we might be going mining tomorrow night, Scott. If you're interested. Well, it should be around.
No.
I don't know what your time is now, but it should be around. Well, I'll probably still be doing it around now, but maybe an hour or so before, if you can make it that early. If you can, I'll probably be around still at that point. So at this point, sorry. I think I've realised why they might go away from the sun, Bob, and that's to get cut out on like the distress calls, the convoy dispersal patterns. They don't, because they all happen while you're in, generally in route. Right. Yes, yeah, I think so. Yeah, we'll find a nice rich planet to go. No, I trust you, Bob. I'm giving it a go. I can't remember when I did it before. I was having a heck of a time finding them, and then I can't remember what I read or where I read it. I might go back and watch my my map collecting stream from the last time, and I started coming across them a lot. I mean, you still don't get what you want out of every one of them, but you're certainly hitting them. Yeah, I would kind of. I mean, to be honest with you, I've not been blown up a lot in open. It's only happened a few times. It tends to be when I'm in a place where something's happening. But I definitely think there should kind of be some type of offer. Like even if it gives somebody enough time, for example, if it says, I don't know, one pilot has gone pirate or one pilot has gone pirate or something, gives you the option of, I don't know, having a 10-second delay to jump out of the system or whatever, or jump into hyperspace. Wow, nothing's dropping in now. Am I going too slow? The power play part I really don't know, because I don't take part in power play. Yeah, this is definitely boring. Most people are tuning out now, unfortunately. Hey, okay. There we go. Where am I in the live radio thing? Did I end up in the top 10? I did end up in the top 10. That's not bad, because I gave up days ago. I gave up days ago and I managed to get in the top 10. What's it up to? It's not going to make it to tier 5. What's the payout going to be then? 5 million. Oh, there we go. You are, Scott, and that's a good thing. But, oh Christ, I can't click on Jupiter now. There we go. No, that's not Jupiter. I'll get a couple of scans. I can't do it. Okay, off we go.
Incoming mission critical message.
What's that one? I've never seen that before. Come up as a message like that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Oh. Oh. Am I a bit too high there? Let's have a quick try of the way old down-to-earth astronomy was talking about. We'll give it a whack and see how right he was. So we're gonna go set filter stars, PIM, hot destination. Take off that. Oh, we already got an unidentified signal source. I don't know where it is. Oh, that's behind us. No, we don't want one behind us. So currently 2,000 light seconds. I'm just going to have a quick toilet break while I fly out to this this marker. Right, what are we up to? Bloody hell. Good evening, Nero. How's it going? Okay, now we're moving. Now we're moving. So I just need to get up to 100,000 light seconds. Get out. I'm doing matter hunting, so everybody knows this is my least favourite part of Elite Dangerous. But I'll do what has to be done at the moment. I just hope that I actually get to get. Oh yeah, we're getting there now. It's going up pretty fast now. Okay, so now we're almost at 100,000 light seconds. We're gonna slow the ship down. Don't think is I don't know how many. Don't know actually how many people are in. How many people are actually in Sol. Didn't really look at it, but anyway, we're gonna pull back. Just general stuff, Bob. But I am actually trying to upgrade my Anaconda for long-range passenger missions to Colonia and back. So it's a bit of a pain in the backside, I'm not gonna lie. It really is. Ah, there we go, there's our first one. So let's see what we get. See, high grade, first one. Oof, that's good. So the idea is to try and get maybe 400 million worth of passengers on a ship, hit the neutron highway, probably be able to get there in one sitting, I think, or 2 sittings maybe. Nothing crazy like a week like it usually is, you know. Now I can use a neutron highway. I'm going to try and use it to the best of my ability. Oh, there's another one there as well. Sod's law.
Incoming mission critical message.
Okay, so let's see what we've actually got. Okay, so not really stuff we need, but we'll take them.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Come on, you can do this. They're actually really good, these. They're grade 5. Oh crap, I overshot it. Never mind, I'll go after this one. This one's right in front of me anyway, so I need to make sure that I don't overshoot it too much. There we go, there's the first one. Yeah, okay. That's not bad, Scott. I'm trying to get mine to 65. Oh. Don't want to be destroying what I'm looking for. Oh crap. But with the fighters and whatnot, it's not too bad. And like I say, if you learn to use the neutron highway, it's actually cuts a lot of it out. There we go. Okay, so we need to select the sun. It needs to be behind us perfectly. And let's start moving again. Oh god, it's hard doing everything the wrong way around, but we'll give it a go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Another one. Let's see if we get lucky with this one. That's a distress call, okay. We definitely don't want to be dealing with that one. And another one. Ah, so maybe it is the RNG, Bob. Maybe you're right. I mean, I guess out here there's not as much other stuff to deal with. You just keep selecting and deselecting. Going above the speed and then back down again helps at all. Yep, it might do. So that's something to keep in mind. Created emissions. Yeah. I mean, this is why San Marco is always grinning. Because he just pictures us all sitting here doing this for 6 hours trying to grind mats. I'm telling you. The guy's like, how do you unselect? Can't unselect stuff now. I mean, there's definitely certain areas which seem to pay better than others, or seem to put out things better than others, but finding out what that kind of magic thing is, or what gives you that magic percentage. Yeah, I thought I saw something go over me. It's just to my top right. The thing is, Bob, I'm sure when I did it last time I was dropping in on them more than this. I'm going to have to look into it. I'll look at my old stream, because this is kind of how my old stream started off, like this. And I was like, I don't know, can't find them. And then I started hitting them. There was other stuff as well, but I remember people like chipping in on what they thought was the best thing to do. Maybe not a magic one, but maybe a whip. Oh no, Kathina's got that. But I mean, I'm not hitting... I've hit that one. And then it's been pretty much nothing else. So, nothing more, sorry. Nothing else, nothing more. Ooh. And I think, you know, if I was doing it with limpets, I'd probably be a bit happier than my current cheery self. But if I had limpets, at least I'd be clearing it a bit faster. It's a very good question, Bob. It's actually a very good question. That's what Zoomskid say. What I would say is what you said, RNG, the need things to be out here. There's no reason for anybody to be out here, not unless they went looking for the probe and just got really lost. Okay, this is not really worthwhile. Well, I was only going to go for about 6 minutes longer, so I think I'll call it a night on this stream. 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. Yeah, it's 2.5 hours, I think. Let me just check. Oh, this says 1 hour and 6, but that's because I had to stop the stream halfway through before. Okay, so Bob, Scott, I will see you tomorrow for this mining stream. So we can meet in Seoul if you want. look on my stream while I'm here. No, let's meet in Lave. Let's meet in Lave. So we'll meet in Lave Station tomorrow. Have you got the permit, Scott? I don't think you need a permit for Lave, so no, Lave's the better one. So we'll meet in Lave. Okay. Yeah, I'll get me headlamp. Okay. So enjoy the rest of your evening or your day or whatever it is, people out there, and I'll see you tomorrow night in the stream, okay? 9/7.